Hey everyone, my name is Maricia Guzman, and I'm the Inclusion Coordinator here at Western Nebraska Community College. I get to do many things in my position, but one of the favorite parts of my job is providing diversity and inclusion themed activities and events for students to learn more about themselves and each other. WNCC works hard to ensure that we provide learning opportunities not only in the classroom, but outside the classroom as well. You will certainly cover topics of diversity and inclusion in your human services classes, but it is my job to make those classroom discussions and textbook chapters come to life through student engagement. I want to share with you a couple of examples of activities that we have had in the past to kind of illustrate what it is I'm talking about. During the fall of 2019, the Multicultural Youth Leadership Conference partnered with WNCC to provide an opportunity for WNCC students and the community to listen to their keynote speaker. The keynote was the nationally known and renowned civil rights activist and labor leader, Dolores Huerta. Dolores was most known for her work to create equal and safe working environments for farm workers during the 1960s. However, her work has not stopped, and she has continued to lobby for women's rights, immigration rights, and civic engagement into her 90s. WNCC students, faculty, staff, and the community had the chance to watch the PBS film Dolores and then ask her questions in person during a Q&A. It was an incredible experience for all involved and inspiring, especially given all the adversity that she faced. In regards to learning opportunities, this event allowed students to be able to hear a perspective that they may have not yet been exposed to, and this helped to enrich their understanding and empathy toward other people's experiences, even if it is not their own. I think one takeaway from that particular event was that Dolores taught us that if we wanted to make a change in the world, all we had to do was get up and act. Each month, WNCC features a different culture or identity as part of our Heritage Month series. This is particularly important because it helps students from all backgrounds to feel as though they are represented and recognized on campus. It also provides an opportunity for students to share their culture and identity with their peers. Each month is different, but in the past, we have had an art competition and decorated sugar skull cookies for Dia de los Muertos, handed out cabbage burgers, and played trivia games for German American Day, and played Jeopardy for Black History Month. I also partner with the Bishop Dining Hall to host Culture Nights, which consist of performers and cuisines from different cultures such as food from Brazil, Nigeria, France, the Caribbean, and many other places. Anyone can participate in our Heritage Month programming, and opportunities are offered on all 3 campuses during different times of the day, and virtually to ensure as much participation and reach as possible. I also work with instructors to offer extra credit for students that attend certain activities, so make sure to keep an eye out for those opportunities as well. My last example of outside the classroom learning opportunities is the WNCC drag shows, Night of Illusion and Drag Me to Homecoming. These events consisted of a panel and then show put on by professional drag performers from the Colorado Front Range area. Autumn Quinn was one of the performers, and she is a WNCC alumni and Scottsbluff native. Autumn helped open up the WNCC community to the topic of drag and promoted inclusivity and understanding. During a panel, students were able to ask the performers questions about their art form and their personal identities, which fell on various areas of the LGBTQIA+ spectrum. In a survey offered to the students in attendance, approximately 90% said they had a better understanding of the LGBTQIA+ community after the panel, and the majority said their comfort level in approaching the topic of drag and the LGBTQIA+ community had improved significantly. After the panel, The students enjoyed a full drag show with witty banter among the performers and opportunities to learn throughout. Overall, the drag show was a blast, but it was so much more than an opportunity for fun. It was an opportunity to humanize issues within the LGBTQIA+ and drag community. It was a way for students to learn how to interact with topics that may make them uncomfortable and learn information in an empathetic and informed way, which was the overall goal of the drag show, not to force ideas or concepts in any way, but rather an opportunity to expose students to something drastically different than might be their normal experience. It was an opportunity to encounter these new ideas in a controlled environment so that they can learn what is the appropriate way to interact with similar experiences in their normal life. Please keep in mind, our goal at WNCC is never to change our students' minds. Our goal is simply to expose our students to as many different perspectives, ideas, and information as possible, so you can make a decision on what you believe in and how you want to interact with the world. Our world is only going to get more complex, but with future leaders that take an empathetic and open approach to all issues, not just diversity and inclusion, I truly think that we can work together to make the world a better place. These are just a few examples of all the different things we have done to celebrate different cultures and identities on campus and extend learning opportunities beyond the classroom. We are only getting started. I hope to see you out in the Pitt area, in your classes. I often come and present on different topics, or during other activities and events on campus. I am also open to ideas and conversations. So if you have an idea for a diversity event, please come talk to me. I can be found in the Student Success Center, which is located just north of our Welcome Center here on the Scottsbluff campus. I look forward to meeting you all someday and getting you involved in student life here at WNCC. Go Cougars!